Hi, Ophiuchus Moons. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Care at 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Ophiuchus. Unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 3-card spread, love, money, and you, and then clarifying those 3 cards. I'll also follow up. I'll follow up with a moon card here, and then we'll go with the flow, but I think I might do a major arcana card here too. I'm laughing because I had gotten all the cards ready. They're already pre-shuffled, but as I looked at the moon deck, I noticed that the major arcana deck that I have here is sitting right next to it, just screaming for them to be used. So I think that's what we're going to do. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, let's go ahead and get to your cards here. I have them right here. They've already been shuffled. I'm not going to shuffle them again. I just did right before I started this video here. After I'd already shuffled them before and just kind of let them marinate. So we'll put those there. And then let's put the clarifying deck here. The moon deck is right here. And then we've got the major arcana deck right there. All right. Let me scoot up here. And let's see what we have for love. Oh, I wanted to mention too, the color green was coming through pretty significantly for you, and natural state, whatever that may mean for you. Only saying that because I was going to paint my nails. And even when I was, it's a heart chakra color, but green is a heart chakra color. And then today is the day of the heart chakra too. It's a Wednesday. So that may be significant for you too as well, whether that is something that you can embrace during this time, whenever you find this message, or if this could be some offering or assistance that you can provide to others, just coming from the heart and extending your love. Right before I got home this evening, after I got off work, I was at the store and I was going out to my car. I was stopped at the store after work and was going to my car. I noticed a lady with a cane and was carrying a bag, a heavy bag. And so I walked by her, but then something told me to stop and go ahead and ask her if she wanted some help. And she seemed so surprised by it. But I asked her if she had far to go and said, if you need help, I can help you carry your bag to your car. She was like, no, thank you. I'm right here. That was very kind of you, though. I appreciate it. And just the smile on her face and the energy alone was completely awesome. It was a beautiful, energetic exchange, and it made me happy just to extend any kind of help that I can to help others. So that could be, something that is resonating for you, where you're really feeling the energy from your heart space increasing on this. I'm not going to say needing to, because I feel that that's just who you are in general here. And there's nothing general about it, just saying here. But take what resonates for you. Let's go ahead and we'll get to your cards here. Move these over just a little bit. So for your love card, we have the Two of Wands in reverse. And I'm hearing it's a no. So this is stop action. And I do feel this came through in another reading where there was someone perpetrating and hiding the second wand behind them. I feel that you've uncovered, I feel that that's a connection here with this card here, and that you've uncovered some deception connected to some love bombing, or someone that has given you the impression or the idea that they have deep feeling or great feeling for you. You doing the self-work and loving yourself. Okay, so that heart chakra energy is coming through, but loving yourself and taking care of yourself. And in doing so, it's creating more clarity for you, and you putting yourself first by you doing this. It's just helping you to Again, have that clarity, but to make the best decisions for yourself. And so I do feel that you have firmly said no to someone. This is a fire energy that's in reverse here. So that's just what I'm picking up. And with the 2 energy, getting partnership from this could be telepathic. I do feel that, even if it is, just because it is telepathic doesn't mean that it's always utilized in the best way. So someone that you've been connecting to could have these abilities, but we're taking advantage of it, possibly abusing it, misusing it, and bringing a lower vibration with it, and just doing some things that are not of integrity. So with you discovering this, it just being a complete no. Decision made. And I do feel too that you're moving on with this love that you have, this beautiful building of more increased. I'm just getting a lot of increased heart chakra energy. And as I'm saying that, I'm also looking at a green notebook sitting right here. So there's a lot of green energy. And if you don't have, if you believe in crystals or whatnot and you don't have a lot of green crystals, I would say to utilize them. Do what you can. Do some research. Do what leads you. Listen to your intuition and follow what guides you when it comes to this heart chakra energy. And see what comes up for you. Because I do feel there may be a lot of goodies that are coming through with this natural state of saying no. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic. For a lot of you, I'm getting that it is. But it could also be in all areas of your life here, where you're just firmly saying no because you love yourself and you're putting yourself first and making it a definite decision to do this from here on out. Or should I say here on in? All right, let's see what we have. And Taurus energy is coming through here too. That could be significant. That could be connected to some abundance here. You may have been finding too that you've been drained of your energy, and this possibly affecting your abundance and your finances too. And someone knowing this and using you and your energy for that reason, coming around with bullshit just to benefit off of what may have been triggering you. Your second card for money. We have the 7 of Cups. So make it a happen, Captain. You got options here. That's what I'm getting here. You've increased for yourself for sure here. And with this, there's always those choices of, I feel all of these are beneficial, especially with the snake and that being part of your representation. And the dragon energy, that possibly being related to higher self. But all of these options, I feel it's all yours. Not really options. And it could be about options, but I just feel that this is everything. These are those beautiful, bountiful surprises that I was getting here, that are just coming through, the blessings that are coming through with you deciding to make a decision here for yourself. With the 7 energy, I'm getting the energy of Libra and balance connected to this, but also the angelic presence of you being protected, being safe and protected, and making the best decisions for yourself. And the guide energy, allowing yourself to be guided, listening to your intuition, knowing that you're on the right path, and believing this for yourself here too as well. The universe is seeing you through with this. This is Cups energy. So right here we have representation of fire and water, which is something you embrace when it comes to the scorpionic energy, and then also the beautiful water energy of Scorpio and what that can mean. I do feel with you being so close to Scorpio, there's a lot of Scorpio. It's a good combination and blend. Like, I don't feel it just goes from, one sign to the next. Even with that cusping energy, I feel it all kind of flows together because we're all connected. And so just given the order of what's coming through, there's strong Scorpio energy that's wanting to come through. The 7 is right before the 8. But then we also have the, I'm getting the energy of Sagittarius wanting to be there too. It's almost like a supportive cushion for you that I'm getting, that's contributing to your beautiful success here and you having these beautiful things to pick from here. But this is the result here of your manifestation. So beautiful, beneficial surprises that are coming through. They may or may not be surprises. I feel if they are surprises, it could be just because it took so damn long. Where you may have discovered, where you needed to have boundaries, set boundaries, and cut off certain energies that may have been trying to block. And I do feel that this is a part of that. So with you saying no, having boundaries, moving along and moving forward, I do feel too, whoever it is that you have decided to do this towards, it being more for yourself here, they are seeing you shine. And they can't help but see. They can't help but look either because of your magnetism and your power. All right, and so then Cups energy, I don't know if I mentioned Wands energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and you. And then Cups energy is also you, and then also Scorpio, Pisces. Oh, sorry. Scorpio, Pisces, and then also Cancer, Cancerian energy. I'm getting to with the 7 energy, this being right before Virgo energy, 6th house energy of Virgo. I do feel that Virgo energy is pertaining to you paying attention to those details of what it is, that it's that clarity. And also the healing energy. The Hermit energy is connected to this too. That being a card of 9, but that goes back to the Sagittarius energy too. The Hermit is a card of Virgo, represented by the number 9. Nines are benefic as well, with Jupiter connection, Jupiter being the ruler of Sagittarius. All right, let's see what we have for your third card, what we have for you. You're happy. Rebirth energy here too. And I feel that this is connected to what it is that you've closed. You've closed the gates on things that have not served you. And I do feel there's some attentiveness that has been brought to you where you may have been giving your energy or providing something in a cyclic way, closing a major cycle as we're coming upon that energy with that 19 there, and being right before the World card, which is a card of 21. So completing your manifestation, again, that just being right there with all the gift that's coming through here for you, and you being in a very happy state here, living your best life. But I do feel that this is it's the clarity, it's the rebirth energy, you being happy. This is strong Leo energy, with the sun being the ruler of Leo, and you being the light. I feel that you bring this light everywhere that you go. It's appreciated, and even if it's not appreciated, it's seen. You can't help but see it. And I did say that before we turn this over. It's just that it's a beautiful glow here, and things that are due to come to you, again, where I do feel it may have been blocked in some kind of way or attempted to be blocked. Nothing that's meant for you can be kept from you, not even delayed. Everything happens the way it's supposed to, and all in divine timing. Spirit sees everything and knows everything, and has that beautiful way of intervening if necessary. And so I feel that this has taken place for you. This is a great energy of freedom here too. There's sunflowers in this card, so that could be significant for you. I'm hearing twin flame, but I feel that for some of you, twin flame was more of a lesson turned into a blessing, and you're wanting to get away from that. As I'm seeing the child on the horse here hopping over this fixture here, which could be a part of that block energy connected to the sunflowers, and you possibly having more than one twin flame, more than one strong soulmate energy, completing all of these karmic cycles here successfully, as the growth of the beauty of these sunflowers has been a result of that painful rain that has come through on the seeds that you have planted. And, look what we have here, and it's glorious here. This is a great feeling here. Beautiful energy that's there. That 1 and that 9 come together to create the beautiful 10. This is a rarity here with this card being in the major arcana and those numbers. And so I feel that that's speaking to the uniqueness of you and being a beautiful sparkle pony who loves rainbows. I don't know where that came from, but that's awesome. You may be seeing, a lot of rainbow energy, which is connected to the energetic chakras here too. So there being a cleansing, a healing, a rebirth. Beautiful energy here. But as I was saying, the 1 and the 9 come together to create that 10 energy, which breaks down to an overall 1 energy, 10s being about endings, but having to do with the hard work. I'm getting that being connected to 10th house Capricorn of Saturnian energy. So Saturn coming into play here too. And the hard work paying off, all the hard work that you've been putting in. You continue to do this. I feel you just continue to increase and be a powerful magician. That magician energy is a 1 in the manifesting cycle. So you just increasing on your power, given what you've been dealt, making the best of it, increasing on it, and just becoming even more successful. This is healing energy here too. You being a great healer, and just the energy. It's just strong energy that you bring. A slight interaction can make a world of difference in someone. And they may not even know it. And you may not either. I feel that you do to a certain extent. And I feel that that's even more clarity that's coming through for you. Just seeing how strong and powerful it is that you are. And that it is possible to be who it is that you are. You may have wondered about yourself or doubted yourself at some point, or been made to feel weird or different because you're not like everyone else. You have some very unique qualities. Let's see what we have on the bottom here. Yeah, look at that. Wonderful. We have the 10 of Swords in reverse. Releasing this is being over. This is the 10 energy that was coming through your hard work, all the awful things that you've gone through connected to this 10 of Swords, being stabbed in the back, betrayed, hurt, projected on, gaslit, anything that, is coming up for you as you see this card here. But that's what I'm noticing here. Normally I don't see that, but I'm just seeing the piercings here. Going, and this, as I said, because I'm seeing also it going through all energetic chakras here. It all being a purposeful event here to help you. It only helped you to increase and to, it's the death going into the rebirth process here. So I'm just getting with this being in reverse here too, this being about it being over, but it also being about that cycling that's just finishing itself through, where it's going to be a complete and massive ending for you when it comes to all these different cycles here. A lot of people, a lot of energies here that have just been very, very naughty and nasty towards you, just for being who it is that you are. Because I feel that you've extended your love and your kind heart, having compassion regardless, doing what you need to do to take care of yourself and to eliminate any kind of situations or hurt connected to where this is coming from. And it may have been so long and very cyclic for you due to the definitions of those connections, and you having to navigate through that and discover for yourself that, getting to the energy of that heart chakra energy and what that means to really truly love yourself first, knowing that even if it is family, like some of you may have been a part of, programming energy. Well, I feel that, that pertains to 3D anyway. But because family is family, you have to put up with certain shit. And that's not true. You don't have to put up with anyone, especially if they're blood, who continues to disrespect you, who talks about you behind your back, who gossips. And you haven't done anything wrong. You haven't done anything to them. You didn't do anything to deserve it. All you did was be yourself and shine. That's all you did. And so I feel that that's a part of that program that you're completely eliminating, and realizing this for yourself, that you don't have to put up with mistreatment because of a title that someone is given to be connected to you. I did hear, like, from my guru when I was going through the first part of my spiritual awakening. This makes me think of what she said. And I remember her saying, we come here as, certain energies and soulmates in this lifetime where, even if it's like a mother energy, They could have been someone completely different in a whole nother lifetime that was trying to get at you. And then coming into this lifetime, you know, with the avatar of being a mother, or, you know, even a father, whatever resonates for you. This is just an example. But still having that from within their soul, because they're coming into this lifetime with that energy. So I feel that this is a part of that illumination and what has helped you to go through a death process, going through this to become even stronger, even greater, but realizing what it is that may have been energetically wanting to be in the way of what it is that's a part of your major blessings here in this lifetime. Swords energy is air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And I feel, you know, not even just family, but what has been taught when it comes to relationships. Like, it makes me think of, and I know a lot of people that have gone through this, but who continue to stay in marriages that, you know, were built on foundations of doing it for show, or doing it because that's what everyone else in the family is doing. So you feel you have to do it too, even if you barely know someone, or, you know, just don't know the real reasons or what it really means from within your heart. Not listening to your heart or yourself, but going along with something because of what others want. So getting away from this, and because it's been nothing but hurtful and super painful here. This being over for you. I feel, you know, you don't even want me to talk about it no more. So we're gonna go we're gonna go ahead and move on here. Let's go ahead and we'll get to your clarifiers here. And we'll clarify the Two of Wands in reverse. And with that natural state, I'm also getting there with the cleansing energy, you really also paying attention to your health. The green energy could also be about you wanting to eat better foods and get into maybe realizing that you haven't had a vegetable in a long time, or that you need to incorporate more of your veggies. Kind of like getting back to the kid of you where you had those beautiful people that, you know, cared about you, helping you and raising you, wanting to, you know, see the best for you and your nourishment, making sure that you got those. But as an adult, we don't really have that, you know, like we did as children. Some of you may, but I just feel that, you know, that kind of falls off as we get older. So getting back to that and just realizing, like, even the food group energy, that you may need to incorporate a little bit more, where I feel it's been more about the sweet treats than it has been the natural energies that come from the earth. Getting away from less manufactured stuff and getting into more of the earthy energy here. Earth Day may have affected you in some kind of way. I'm getting that too. Okay, let's clarify the Two of Wands in reverse. Interesting. I think I'm going to take that because it stood up. Let's see what we have. All right. So on the last card here, we have the Knave of Swords. And I'm just getting this being about immature spying. Doing this in a certain way that could be connected to a Seven of Swords here. I'm getting fake accounts, or someone that, or people, I'm getting people, possibly family members that you may have deleted. If you're on social media, a lot of you may not be. But if you are, you definitely set your boundaries. This is those people. These are those people, excuse me, watching you. This is air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So that may pertain to those connections. Seeing you shine. We have that here. You being that Queen of Pentacle energy there. Very nurturing, loving, warm, giving soul. And I feel that this is a lot of who it is that you are. This is innate in what you were born with and who it is that you naturally are. Being dissed for this. Like, how can you diss this? Seriously. I'm seeing the belly there. Very full and abundant. You're not missing meals. And I feel that it's getting back to the energy of the beauty of the Egyptian queen and what that truly represents, and getting away from this 3D programming that has put a lot of restriction. It's caused a lot of disruption when it comes to the female and the mentality and what it is that, females are to think about themselves and how they're supposed to look a certain way or be a certain way. And I feel that that's, what it is that you're here to represent is the truth of just being who it is that you are without worrying about what others think, what they say. You're living your best life. Flowers may be significant. You could be planting. It's about those seeds. Enjoying the fruits of your labor here. That's what I'm getting right there. You just being very abundant, very full, healthy. And if you don't feel healthy, you're getting back to this. It's a part of that rebirth process. There's a strong Virgo energy here too, and that was mentioned with the Hermit energy coming out of the darkness and into the light and shining as this beautiful Queen of Pentacles here too. Very wealthy, stable, mature, kind, able to share their wealth successfully, and knowing how to do this. This is different than the King of Pentacles energy, where the king is more about knowing how to invest on this. It's the same for the queen here too, but the queen is more of a sharing energy here. Shining, just shining. And that pentacle being a part of the sun energy. We have the sun here as you. So if you can see the transformation and what this all means, I mean, for me to try to put this in words, I'd be sitting here talking all night. I just feel it's important to look at the importance of the youthful essence from within you, the sparkle pony energy that I mentioned here too, and all that you represent here. You just being seen for your power. This is a part of Empress energy. I feel that what you have been a part of, that you've moved away from, that lesson turned into blessing. You've taken, what you've experienced and made sure that you didn't receive, or excuse me, that you are not giving the same energy that you've been dealt, making sure that you are the difference. You are the difference. So I'm getting strong mother energy for a lot of you who are mothers. It may have been a situation with your mother that was very painful and hurtful and hard for you to understand. And so you getting away from this successfully after some illumination here. But taking that and making sure that, if you do become a parent or if you are a parent, that you're the best parent that you can be to your children. And that being the reason why what happened had to happen, you having greater understanding about this and being okay with this, even though it was very hurtful and painful. And I'm just getting a very long, lengthy process of this here too. All right, so then the next cards that we have here. Yeah, and as I say that, this is all exactly what I was just speaking on. Having a lot on your plate, but also having to deal with a lot. This just being really heavy. The energy of that programming energy and moving away from this. This is what you are ending here and it being over. You have the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands in your reading here. I'm just getting heavy. It's been heavy. And I feel that you've released. And because you've released, everything is coming through here for you. Happiness, great happiness here. You being happy and feeling free. Just feeling free. This is fire energy. This is earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And I did mention that Taurus energy and your abundance. You being very abundant. And, energies wanting to drain that from you with what it is that they were bringing with that negativity. But that earth energy being important here. And then, again, this is fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and Ophiuchus. So with this 10 energy endings of this here, because you received the clarity that you needed to really stand strong. I feel you've had enough here too. It's just being fed up energy with the amount of 10 energy that's coming through. And just realizing again that, regardless of who is who, you don't have to put up with mistreatment at all. I feel too, you may have felt like you needed to be a certain way or be a certain person because of those titles too. And you releasing this as well because you were contributing to a cycle that was just continuing to hurt you. No more is what I'm hearing. And that being the truth of the situation. So with the release of those burdens, you have a new foundation here that's built on clarity, truth, solid truth, that sun energy being supportive energy. This is very strong Egyptian energy I'm getting here. So getting back to the roots of you and you being supported by your ancestors to be able to rise up, to be strong, and to be this truth that's very illuminating. I mean, the masculine energy I'm getting along with the feminine energy combined in the sword and in that sun right there. Where I'm getting strong Venus energy. We have that Venus energy with the Libra energy, Venus being the ruler of Libra. Venus is also the ruler of Taurus. So you just being very strong in who it is that you are. And it's all because of what you've gone through here. But you delivering some truths here. Being truthful with yourself here about what's been taking place here too. And you were receiving some help here too with this, as I'm seeing an 11 energy. 101 may be significant here for you, but I'm seeing that 11 there too. That's a strong master number. That could be significant too. But that's speaking to that beautiful power from within you. And I'm getting elemental energy connected to this. With the amount of ones, it just being strong magician energy multiplied. Standing strong in this and not being movable or shakeable, because you're here to release all that programming, to come into greater power and to be an exemplar. This is air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Aquarius energy wanting to speak as well. That 11th house energy, humanitarian. That's the truth of you. Where you may have been mistaken for, or, you know, what other people wanted you to be. All that, just all that nonsense is gone out the window. And then here we have the Temperance card in reverse. And I feel that that's, you know, speaking to the fed up energy. You just being fed up. And it being seen here too. You, by you standing strong and speaking your truth and being true. Building on a foundation of nothing but the truth and integrity. I feel that this is just speaking to that. This is a card of 14. Comes together to create a 5. That being transformative energy there. Also 5th house energy of Leo. Where we have right here. So you being fed up, doing what you need to do, making yourself happy, putting yourself first. The enhancement of that green energy and the heart chakra energy is just going to amplify this for you if you have not started on this already. That's a card of Sagittarius, even more benefic energy, but greater spirituality. It's like a ripening and being opened up with all these knives, or excuse me, swords. And I said knives, that could be significant too. Take that as it resonates. But with me saying that, I'm seeing like someone just throwing them. You know, yeah, it's not a good energy there. But I feel, you know, as this was taking place again, it just opened you up and helped you to come into even greater heightened spirituality, greater clairvoyance, wanting to, you know, be on the right path even more. Magnificent. I can't really put this into words. I feel that you're just living this and you're feeling this and you're just going with it. You're into the flow of it and allowing the universe to support you. Where there may have been some resistance, that 7 energy could be a part of that and what you've experienced with those blocks. Holding on to stuff that did not serve you due to the programming. Releasing this, everything just is there. It's all there and it just continues to flow. And now that you've unlocked this, wow, that's all I can say. Let's go ahead and we'll clarify the 7 of Cups here. Clarify the 7 of Cups. Clarify these. All right. So we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. And I'm just getting that being about you putting yourself first. That's what I'm getting. Where it may have been an Ace of Cups that you were providing in so many ways. It just being an overflow. With that upright energy, there being an overflow where it was just going to any and everybody. I feel that's not the case anymore with this being in reverse. And that just speaking to with you putting yourself first and making sure you set boundaries. It opening up these options here for you. The blessings that are coming through. This is more water energy. Overall, we have that energy of Eight of Cups here. So that just speaking even more to you walking away from what does not serve you. With the 1 and then the 7 here. Scorpionic energy connected to this, and I did mention that too. Strong scorpionic energy, 8th house energy is represented right here. So that just being more confirmation. Occult energy, getting deeper into this. Being the truth of who you are. A lot of you may be readers doing things that, you know, have to do with occult energy, working with alchemy, doing things that are not a part, typically a part of a 3D state, or a part of the programming. And because you're doing this, you may have been treated a certain way that was not very nice. I'll just put it that way. Being hated on for being yourself. It just sounds so ridiculous, but I mean, that's the truth of what takes place. And it all happens for you, for your greatest good, even for the people that take these actions here. I feel especially when it comes to you, because those actions are going to help them as well, whether they know it or not. It's helping everyone that's involved, because again, we're all connected. Every single one of us. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll clarify the Sun. And this is sideways. Let's see what we have. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take that. I'm feeling the reversal energy. But I do feel that this is about, you know, you being tired. A part of the releasing of those burdens in that 10 of Wands there too, because this is right before that 10 of Wands, the 9 of Wands here. This is your card here as the wounded warrior here too. And I feel that you're totally dismissing all that too. Like, wounded warrior, my ass. I feel like you're also realizing that it's about, there's an importance when it comes to words, speech, thoughts, and what it is that you bring to yourself and how you bring things to yourself. So not speaking certain things that may be bringing certain energies towards you. Changing this and having greater perspective. This being a part of that ripening and that opening up and the rebirth energy. And you getting back to, or not even getting back to, but getting more into an increase. Well, I will say, yeah, getting back to the real child energy that you felt long, long ago when you were that young, beautiful, innocent baby, and just felt free and happy to do what it is that you please, because you could, and you can, and you still can. So eliminating all of that has told you that just because you have grown, that you have to stop being this energy. This is the truth of your soul and who it is that you are always. This will never change. So getting over this energy of that wounded warrior ideal and just calling yourself, I mean, I feel like you may be replacing the energy of wounded, realizing that you're not wounded. You've gone through some wounds, but you're a great healer and able to heal yourself. The healing warrior is more like, you know, what we could really truly say. I just feel you're bringing greater energy by realizing what it is that's said, actions that are taken, so on and so forth. So this being that great change here, this is about completions here too with the 9 energy. And then even more of the benefic energy coming through connected to this. All right, and then on the bottom here, look what we have here. Now, if that ain't speaking to the amount of pain and what it is that you have dealt with, and speaking to the heart of who it is that you are, but you still experience this here. I feel that this is all being illuminated here too. People are being seen for the way that they've been treating you, how they've been treating you. It's getting out and it's getting around, and it's all because of you taking a stand for yourself. You don't really have to do anything but represent the truth. That's all you have to do. A lot of you have not been getting enough love, enough emotional fulfillment. And I feel it's all about that flow that's coming through now because you have taken a stand for yourself. And it being a part of going from this one energy to that 7, like instantly. I feel that's speaking to that too by you walking away overall with that 8 of cup energy there. But oh my goodness, you have reversal and upright. And I just set this deck over here. So it could have been in reverse, but Spirit wanted to bring this through. I feel to reiterate. You may have cross-watcher energy here too, to show and to remind. I feel you're just your presence reminds others that you've walked away from of what it is that they've done. If they have not dealt with this in a proper way to bring closure to a situation, I feel you brought closure to it. And that being a part of how you're able to be in this beautiful energy of the sun here. But you shine in. All of this helped you shine. And to become even more successful at what it is that you do. Whatever that may be. A lot of 10 energy here. Saturn energy coming through very strongly here. We're just hearing Smack Daddy. Like Smack Daddy lessons. Again, I did mention this earlier, but Spirit sees everything that's been going on. So, seeing what's been taking place behind closed doors. Nothing's really behind anything. It's all seen. Whether, we choose to believe that or not, that's totally up to you. But I just feel that the actions of others who have taken part in this have believed for themselves that, and I'm getting, some even representing some kind of, religion, but still taking part in these nasty actions here behind closed doors. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know what it feels like, and I feel that that's, part of the reason why I'm here to deliver these messages here. I've gone through a lot. I don't choose to speak on it because I don't want to place burden on to others, but I feel doing my tarot and speaking and giving what I can through these messages in the way that I can to assist and support is the best way to help me heal here too as well. So I can totally understand what this feels like. It's ultimate betrayal. And it's, a lot of the time it can feel like it's unnecessary. But again, it's all happening for your greatest good. And for, again, the benefit of others, whether they choose to take what it is that they're given as a result of their karmic actions or not. More air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I'm just getting strong Gemini. With you increasing in your magician power and being on the path of integrity, I do feel you dealt with some very heavy reversal energies of magicians. And that could be speaking to the 20 energy of these 2 Tens of Swords cards that we have here. And just how many people, or an idea of the amount of people that you've dealt with. Because I do feel maybe even more than 20. All right, let's get to your final card. Oh, nope. We're going to do Major Arcana. I'm going to go ahead and get it out. Set it right there. All right, let's get a moon card for you. For Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus moons. You just being over it. You're so over it. And it's done you a great service here by really doing what you needed to do. Regardless of who it is you felt you had to stay connected to. We're going to take this top card. Notice where these fell. We're going to see what these cards are because these fell right on top of that. So your card that we're going to read is A Fiery Climax Approaches, Full Moon in Aries. And this card just came out, I believe, for the last reading I did. Don't quote me on that. But this card just came out. This is a polarity energy to Libra. And that did come through with that 7 energy there. Let's see what we have here. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. There's that Libra energy. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Wonderful. Full moon in Capricorn. There's that 10 energy and the Saturn energy. Confidence is your key to success. Beautiful Leo energy right here in the sun. And even that 5th house energy that wanted to come through with the transformative energy of you really taking a stand for yourself and representing truth. That's beautiful. I love this. So you have a new cycle, the end of a cycle, a very tough cycle. Obviously. I mean, wow. I send you so much love. Hugs, kisses, laughter, joy, peace. But this is all, we'll just go ahead and hold these up real quick here, just so we can absorb this, especially this one. Yay. Very good. This is awesome. And then we'll keep these right here because I feel that this is speaking to you walking away, but also moving forward and not looking back. That's awesome. Let me go ahead and grab the reading. All my stuff fell over. Let me grab it. Hold on. Right before I did your reading, all my stuff fell over, like my cards and my box. And it was almost like a tower coming down. Tower moment. And that's a card of 16. Right before the 17 card of the star. And that being Aquarius energy and you being in your star power. So you knocking shit down. Not just being more to you standing up for yourself and taking a stand and really saying no. It's a no. Hard no. Final answer. Forever. That's what I'm hearing from some of you here. Let me find the reading for this card. It's on page 68. That's a card of 14, which is that Temperance card there, where you've been very patient. With this Aries energy, this is quick, fast action. It's also part of that 1 energy too. Aries being 1st house energy as well. And Aries has been coming through lately pretty strongly for me too, where I've actually gotten Saturn energy connected to them. And Aries energy, Aries moon energy, utilizing that Saturn energy to really make a difference in their own lives. Getting back to the representation of that 1 and the champion from within and putting fire to this because it just may have gotten missed for a little bit. Not even a little bit, a lot. All right, let me pause the music here. A fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. It's time to see if you've been a little bit too much me. There's a tug of war going on between what you want and what someone else wants. But you'll have to wait a little while to see what's going to happen next. As you wait, ask yourself if you've been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have done. If you know deep down that you've been a little rash or harsh, gone too fast, or overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level you've created the situation yourself, which means you can create your way out of it too. When this card comes up, a peak is coming, and it could be fiery. Attune to the moon by being nice, be kind, smile, and be polite as you navigate to where you want to be. Additional meanings for this card. Being assertive is good. Just don't ride roughshod over anyone. If you're in a tense situation, meditate your way to peace. Don't be a baby. Sorry, but this could be the issue. You need to have more fun. Yes, yes, yes. All right. The teaching, the full moon in Aries is a super fiery time when emotions can run very high. On the upside, there's excitement about what may lie ahead, but tempers are likely to flare with rash comments or decisions. No matter when you pull this card, it signals that the situation has just or is about to come to a peak, perhaps in a rather heated way. There could be a price to pay if you have been too competitive or too blunt. And to be honest with you, I feel that this is about what you're exposing. I feel that by you representing calmness and focusing on yourself, putting yourself first, loving yourself first, it's those reactions and those projections and all that energy that's being illuminated. You being that sun energy, you being that sun energy, it's illuminating what's been taking place and this being that energy there. And I feel that that's the reason why these three cards also have fallen on these Ten of Swords, because your truth, you're speaking your truth. This is representing you here. I don't feel that this so much, I feel it represents you, but it's a reflection. You're reflecting this back to the ones who have done you dirty as a part of that Ten of Swords there. And this is what you have to look forward to. A new romantic cycle begins. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Confidence is your key to success. Don't let those boogers get you down. And I feel that that's what you continue to say to yourself and know for yourself as you've gone through all those Ten of Swords energies. Goodness gracious. All right, let's go ahead and we'll get a final card here. We'll shuffle the major arcana here. Go ahead and get that music flowing again. For Ophiuchus moons. These are pretty big, so bear with me. It took no time whatsoever. And look what we have here. We have the Hermit and we have Temperance. Masculine, feminine energy is what I'm seeing here, but this being about you. You being patient, being kind, doing what you needed to do, staying on the integral path where others have obviously they've not been. But this is the way that you have maneuvered the magician from within you, being the enlightened one, coming through greater enlightenment by going within. Patient energy, sands of time right here. Being very patient. Going back to the past, taking care of that 3D programming that had you in a place not feeling so great over and over again. Nines are about completion again. And then benefic energy, because you're doing the best that you can for yourself. The blessings are coming through. You alchemizing. That occult energy coming through here. Transformative energy, it's helped you. You being a great magician here too. I feel that, you can't really see anything between these two vessels, but you can see what you want to see. And I feel that that's what you're exemplifying. You being strong in your power here. And this 9, this 14 coming into a 5 creates another freaking 14. Where I feel it just speaks, you have 3 energies of temperance here. You being a beautiful temperance angel here. Strong Sagittarius energy is a part of this. But I do feel it's also connected to the divine timing here that's taking place. Giving you some relief, helping you to feel even more free and happy and get back to that true, loving, beautiful child soul here of healing yourself, realizing that you're not wounded. You're not taking on those definitions that have kept you in the same toxic cycles here, getting away from this and making it happen for yourself. I'm also seeing, that searching energy, really paying attention to the details and being like, all right, let me get my wand here because I got this new start. If I need to go back and kind of retrace, really observe and pay attention, that being a part of the Chariot energy and that 7 there too. To be able to really look and see and feel through what's happening, why it's happening, and what needs to happen as we move forward. And you bossing up on this completely. This is awesome. Strong wholeness is here too as well. And with the transformative energy that 5 brings, 5 is also very sexually attractive energy here too. So again, this just increasing your magnetism, your attractiveness, you becoming even more sexy, more awesome, more wanted, more mesmerizing, charming, fascinating, enchanting, and being seen for what it is that you're doing. Blocks removed. Divine One, right here. This is on the bottom of the deck. Hangman energy is card of 12. 3 energy, divine masculine, divine feminine, divine light, and spirit. Connected. Chakra energy, super abundant stance, but you having that divinity and the knowing where you've been made to be a 3D sacrifice. That's what this card typically represents. But you also realizing you're over it. I feel that this is connected to that 9 of Wands here in reverse. Very, very similar energies is what I'm picking up here. Even though these are 2 very different cards. This is a card of Pisces. The polarity energy of Virgo. I'm just getting this being divinity. And what it is and who it is that you truly are. And what you continue to show and represent. All right, Ophiuchus Moons, you never fail to amaze me. I love your readings. I hope that you love this too and that it was helpful for you. This was your reading. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers. And until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. Until we meet again. I love you so much. Peace.